we're saying is that the body is a musical instrument that is played by life. Musical instruments have always been made with guts and hides, traditionally. And there is no musical instrument as perfect as this musical instrument, with the capacity to express what we can express, for instance, in our song. Here is this breath of life, and as we breathe, the breath of life takes the body, as it does all of nature, through a process of natural and cosmic attunement. So as we start to breathe in, first there's a lengthening of the tissue and a lengthening of the body cavities, which on a molecular level, this lengthening in the atomic, on an atomic level, on a molecular level, this lengthening of the energy fields facilitates an attunement to the soul force, an attunement to life. And this is what we call sattva guna. Guna means vortex. So on a molecular level, as we begin to breathe, there's a lengthening on a molecular level, and it comes into attunement, into resonance with the soul force, and then that nuclear energy radiates out into the field. Then as we continue to breathe, the field stretches into resonance with the solar force, which we call the fire element, the creative. So the chest barrels out, and all of this tissue of the body, in macrocosm and in the holarchy of the microcosm, barrels out into a solar resonance, where we take in the fire, the creative, the passion, the warmth, the yang energy. Then there's a still point before, in the diaphragm's movement, where the forces without and within, above and below, come into balance, and that still point we call earth, the crystallization of consciousness and form. Then as the diaphragm descends, the pelvis is starting to contract now, and this brings the tissue into a lunar resonance, which we call the water element. So as we breathe, the tissue is brought into a lengthening, a solar, a still point, a lunar resonance. So the flute that Krishna is playing, the flute that life, Krishna represents the soul force, the flute that life is playing, the flute that the breath of life is playing, is nature, is the cosmos, is this body. And the vina that Saraswati, essence of life, is playing is the guts and hide that life is playing, because in each breath, every molecule, every quark of creation, every galaxy is brought through this process of cosmic attunement.